Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a Let's Play and early impressions for Ploko VR, a game released on the Steam store today, August 22nd, 2025. This game normally retails for $10. It's on a release sale 40% off, and I did buy this game, and I'm testing it out on the Meta Quest 3 using link cable on my RTX 3080. Now, Ploko is really a relaxation app. There isn't really much gameplay. I would say it's just little dioramas that you play with. Sounds very familiar to Hidden Memories, doesn't it? But the gameplay here is much simpler. They're just putting together these little dioramas. They're puzzles, but not really, because there isn't much difficulty in actually assembling the puzzles. It's just supposed to be a relaxing experience. But I do have some mixed feelings about this. I've completed the first puzzle, and I'm afraid I'm already going to beat the game. Because look, these are the puzzles. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, shoot. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's there's only 4 puzzles. And the hardest part of this puzzle is actually figuring out these riddles. So you're supposed to take photos, and I was able to finally figure out these puzzles. I don't want to show them too much because I don't want to spoil the game. But really, solving those puzzles was really just a matter of guessing, because those riddles were very vague, and they could have meant several things. So that was just trial and error, really. But that was really the most difficult part. Let's go ahead and let's do the next puzzle, which should be the best puzzle, Japan. And as you see, all the puzzle pieces went back to where they were. Now, I am playing seated, and this is the lowest that it goes. And you can spin the diorama. Now, what I don't like, and I think this is a necessary part of any diorama, is, as you may remember with Hidden Memories, I was able to resize the diorama. So I was able to make it bigger or smaller. Here, you can't do that. The size that it is what it is. And this is as low as I can get it. I'm playing seated, and it's still like a little bit too high. I mean, if I stand up straight, I'll be able to see. And the music, you can't turn it off. These are the only settings available. Gameplay, language, visual help, haptics, controls, move speed, left joystick move, right joystick none. You can also teleport and right joystick rotate, or you can put it to none. So basically you have full locomotion, snap turn only, no smooth turn, or you can also teleport, or move speed quick, or the normal speed, which is very slow. And that's it. That's it for controls. Now, I do like the actual gameplay, believe it or not, because again, these aren't really puzzles. It's more like a journey, and I would like a little bit more difficulty, honestly, but it's fine the way it is. Now, one of the problems is that you'll highlight the wrong item and pick up the wrong item, so that happens very often. And so you see, this is the gameplay. It's very simple. I mean, there's no... I almost wish you had a little bit more liberty with these dioramas and how you set them up. I think it would be a much better game if you could actually decide where they go. You know, within a limited construct, obviously, because, you know, I'm not saying they should go anywhere you want, like on top of a rock, but within a limited area, why not? You know, this is... give it a little bit more. Like here, I can only put it here. I can't put it here for whatever reason. So, So it's basically just pick up the piece and put it in the highlighted area, which, again, this is supposed to be a relaxing puzzle experience, but I like a little bit more freedom. And I think it really severely limits the game when you're so limited. And again, that's why I liked Hidden Memories so much better. I think it's the much better relaxation experience. Hidden Memories is more expensive. It is $20 versus this $6 in price. But I think that Hidden Memories is a game you'll enjoy a lot more, so I think it's worth $20. Here, I'm really questioning the value because there's such limited content. Like, these dioramas are cute. It is relaxing to play, but it's also very limited and very almost too simple. And again, you can't, like, I have no freedom in where to put these pots. You think I should have some freedom on where I can put them. Again, just look for the... Just look for the highlighted area. So there isn't much difficulty. Although, I'm not finding this one so far. Oh, it's back here. And sometimes I do have trouble grabbing the right highlighted item. But really, it's the lack of freedom that for me holds back this experience from being... Now, I just dropped them on the floor. I don't know what you're supposed to do with them once you're done. This is foliage, okay. And like it automatically spins for you. I do like how that happened. You saw how the little leaves on it grew when I set it down? That's cute. And where does the grass go? It was back here. And several bushes, but again, I have no freedom. And like, I should have some freedom in how I put these bushes, right? So, some might find this gameplay just to be too simple. And I definitely understand that. But since I've recently played Hidden Memories, I can say that I found Hidden Memories to be more relaxing and a more pleasant experience. Because this is just... Oh, you can't do that. Okay. So there's at least some... You can't... We found an instance where there's some limitations. Again, I grabbed the wrong item. But it's just the correct order, really, here. Okay. So there we go. Some limitations. And big stuff. So that one came back. Again, very cute. We could actually just skip ahead and go to the next one, but I really want... And by the way, spoiler alert, because we're going to try to solve this puzzle. He followed a shadow under the water. I have no idea what that means. He followed... I assume it's this koi fish, so we're going to try to take a photo of that. So, again, we're going to... By the way, taking photos is not the easiest. Oh, Ploko, curious swimmer. Okay, so... There we go, it was right. Here's Ploko. This is Ploko, by the way. And you can pet him. There is some haptic feedback, but... You know, it's not the best, so... And by the way, you can dress him up. I'm going to show this here. You can change the he or she. Different outfits here. And where's Ploko? Let's find Ploko. And here's Ploko. Very cute. But again, you're very limited in what you can do here also. Alright, let's try to solve the rest of the riddles. Again, spoiler alert, I am going to spoil these solutions, if I can. Who wants to taste his secret ramen? What? I don't think I want to. Who wants to taste his secret ramen? What does that mean? What? I assume there's some ramen here. Yes, I was right. He's chilling on the sand. Okay. So where's the sand? Okay, this must be it. Okay, this wasn't as difficult. The earlier one was a lot more difficult, so I don't mind spoiling these. Is this the right solution? No, it's not. Actually, it's not the right solution. Wow. He's chilling on the sand. Huh. Well, there's no other sand, though, right? Did I do something wrong? Let's spin this all around. He's chilling on the sand. You are limited in photos. You only have like 72 photos or something. We're down to 66. He's chilling on the sand. We might leave this riddle unsolved, though, because I don't want to spoil the whole game. This is the only sand I see, though. No, it's still showing wrong, so we can shred it. He's chilling on the sand. No, that's not it. Maybe this view here? No, I don't think this is the solution. You can shred it. Okay, I'm going to leave that riddle. I don't want to take too long on it. So we have a riddle that's unsolved, but luckily we don't have to solve it. But if you want to 100% the game, you definitely need to do that. All right, let's play the camp. We're halfway through the game. Let's do let's skip campfire and let's go to witch tower. There we go. Okay, so we're not gonna complete this whole thing, but I wanted to show the witch tower. There we go. There we go with a highlighted item. Oh, so that doesn't go there. That goes there. That goes there, and then that goes there. Well, I think you get the. Well, you know, let's complete this part at least. Wait, where does this go? Wait a minute. How come these? Oh, they go right here. Okay, there we go. And this goes right there. This goes at the very top. Uh-oh. So you see how I grabbed the wrong... You see how I'm grabbing the wrong item? So you have to carefully highlight it and a nest. Where's the nest? There it is. There's the nest. Okay. Alrighty then. I don't think I want to do the whole thing because I think you get the point. Like I said, I have mixed feelings about this game. I don't think it's a bad game. I just think with only 4, you could probably beat the whole game in about an hour. So there's not much content here. The riddles are the difficult part, as you saw. Let me see. Can I go back to the? Does it save? It does save. It does save. So he's chilling. You can solve that puzzle later. Okay. Well, that's good. But the very limited content, even for, like I said, it's normally $10. I think that's too high of a price, given the content. At $6, I think that's a more fair price. To me, the normal price for this should probably be $5 at the most. And I'm saying this because you can basically probably beat the game in about an hour. So I'm going to rate this game a 5.5 out of 10. It is cute. It is relaxing, but it's a little too simple. And I think Hidden Memories is a much better experience than this. You know, I think you'll enjoy that experience a lot more. This just needs more content, and it would be great if you had some liberty in deciding where stuff goes. I think that would give it an edge, you know, because the puzzles are just, especially placing dioramas together, are just too simple. There's really no challenge. They're cute to assemble, but it just needs either something to make the puzzles more engaging or more freedom to design them the way that you want. I think something that might help this game a lot is if you could actually color them. I think that would save this game. Like, let's say it had like a little paintbrush so you could change the leaf colors to green or purple or whatever. You know, being able to add your own touch to the diorama would help it a lot. And also just a way to enlarge it, maybe even scale it all the way to eye level so you can actually traverse inside these dioramas. I think that would give this game more substance, more reason to buy it. Right now, it's a very iffy proposition. So, again, I'm going to rate this a 5.5 out of 10 early impressions. I'm not doing a full review because, I might give it a negative review if I give it a full review. But we're gonna be nice. Early impressions, 5.5 out of 10. But, my God, I'm almost close to beating the game, and I felt like I haven't even played it. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play Early Impressions. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.